Boy, it's hot as hell in St. Louis. 3 days ago, it was just cold. But 1 week ago, it was snowing. I swear the weather here is like a Gemini woman. Hey, look, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I just wanted to talk to y'all, bro. When we talk about money on the channel, we talk about getting paid. Then, like, bro, how much money is enough money? How much money is too much money for you? Because I feel like it's all subjective. Like, every little thing that we talk about, like beauty, is subjective. What does that mean? It's in the eyes of the beholder. So to somebody, they might not like how your boy look. To majority of women in the world, they might love me. The money is the same way. At what point do you draw the line, though? At what point you be like, no. That's more than enough money. Now we got a woman here that says, I can't survive off of $10K a month. 25-year-old California woman says that if you make $100K a year, you're broke.
$117,000 a year is $10,000 a month. It's not that I live a lavish lifestyle, it's that I live an adult life.
The dude said, laugh my ass off. If you making $117K in a year is not a lot, then you must live a lavish lifestyle.
25 years old. I'm 25 years old. You cannot survive on $10,000 a month. I can't. So
get your what she look like that little blue nigga when she went like that. Look.
I can't.
Boy, damn, boy.
I can't.
Look at this shit, long nigga.
Sir, I'm from California. Average where? My parents were making at least $400,000 a year with a combined income. In California, and I'm in Arizona now, so like, sir, $117,000 a year is not a lot of money. It's a lot of money to some Americans because Americans are broke.
Wow, she has the nerve to say that.
But $100,000 is not a lot of money.
So $100,000 a year is a lot of money. Now, granted, you can condition your mind to say, hey, $100,000 is not a lot of money. The goal is we want to make $100,000 a month. You can condition your mind to believe whatever you want to believe. If that motivates you, then that motivates you. And it is what it is. You don't have to, like, if you say in your mind $100,000 is not a lot of money because I know that I want to make $1 million a year, then that's your motivation. Do what you want. But when you start talking shit about the most American households and you start like spewing out this bullshit, that's when people come and they try to check you, all right? You know what I'm saying? Since you want to get that check, now we gonna check you. Now look, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm all about manifestation. I'm all about bringing in the most like that you can bring in your life, being better, being smarter, being stronger, making more money, being financially independent. Do I think $117,000 a year is the end all be all? No, I don't. I think that you can make more. But that being said, will I say that it's not a lot of money? Hell no. $117,000 a year in a state that is like that it makes sense. Like maybe in New York, maybe that might not be a lot of money. But like you gotta understand, from California, she stay in California. Now I was gonna kinda give her a pass because I'm like, I know staying in California is expensive as hell. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you stay in San Diego, all this types of shit, bro. You know, Los Angeles. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, calling most Americans broke, that's where I draw the line.
But congratulations.
Like, look how she's talking down upon people. My family made $400,000, okay? That's great. That's great that your family did that. And I'm proud, I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, your family did that. I'm even more happy that a black family can make something like that. I'm happy, that's great. Removing the race from it, removing that aside, bro, you gotta be humble with your shit. You gotta be humble. Don't start calling people broke just cause you up. Cause God, the quickly as he can build you up, bow, 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 he could take you down.
Okay, so it looks like this video is getting a lot of views, and before it blows up, you know, I just wanna
Too late.
Get a few things straight. I sound really like entitled in the video that I posted, and that's
because you are entitled.
It's not how I meant to come across. I should have never used the word a lot, because let's get this straight. If someone offered me $100,000, that's the price for the reality TV show I'm trying to be on. I would grab that and run and invest and use that for my music, for my fitness, for my business, for my home, for my family. I would give back to the community. $100,000 is a lot of money. Well, I do apologize for using the wrong word, for using the wrong verbiage. I did. I sounded like a silver spoon, and I'm not her. I'm not that girl. And you guys are like, oh, that's what the silver spoon girl says. I mean, even after researching a little bit more and realizing that like the national US average of income is almost $60,000, like median at 2022. Comparing that to $100,000 is a lot. That's a lot. And so I shouldn't have said, and I don't want to backtrack. Like, I don't regret what I said. I regret the way I said it, because I don't want anyone to mistake who I am or how I'm living my life and stuff.
So I'm with you on that, but here's the thing. You can hear it in the tone. I don't regret what I said, I just regret the way I said it. You really regret what you said. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because if you feel the need to recall what you said and say, okay, let me recall, let me process it in a different way and serve it back at you, you regret what you said, because the way you said it and what you said it how you felt at first. That's how you felt. $100,000 is not a lot of money. Now, granted, are you from a place of entitlement? Yes. The reason why is because somebody who's not entitled won't say that. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You might, like, even if you look at Grant Cardone, you know what I'm saying? You might go to him and, you know, he might say $100,000 isn't a lot of money. But he means that. He means that. $100,000 might not be a lot of money for him, but you don't want to take it away. You don't really call most people broke. You know what I'm saying? Broke and all of that stuff. That's where the entitlement came from. Most Americans are broke. And you know what? Let me pause. Even if that might be true, the entitlement told you to say that. Even if that might be true, the entitlement told you to say that, because nobody really asked you. Like, if somebody was on a talk show and they said, do you think most Americans are broke? And then you said, yeah, I think most Americans are broke because the average income is this, and I don't think $100,000 is a lot of money. I would have stepped back and said, hey, somebody asked her opinion, she said how she felt. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't backtrack on it because those are her real words. Those are her real feelings. Now, I'm not mad at her for doing that, because maybe it leveled some people up that needed to get leveled up, and it hurt some people that need to be hurt. But I'm not even, no matter if I make $200,000 or $500,000 or $600,000 a year, I'm not finna get on video saying, oh, you're broke because you don't make what I make. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't make $100K. It's just something that you got to think about. You got to be mindful. And when it comes to being entitled, that's entitlement. I do think that I can support, hey, $100K is not a lot in a year. I know I can make more. I know I can get better. I know I can do better. I support a mindset of thinking to yourself, you can do better. But I don't support spitting in people's face saying, my parents made this. This is not. Like, okay, that's cool, but to most Americans, that's a great living. That's a great year. And in 5 years, you would have made $500,000. That's a great
stuff like that. I'm very grateful for what I have. I've always wanted more for myself. I want to do better in life, and I want to give back. I want to leave an impact on this world. I want to be a bigger influence and show people that you can be yourself and do anything that you want. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. Not everyone had the same upbringing as me. Not everyone had the same upbringing as you. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want more for yourself, then there's nothing wrong with that either. When I was talking about $100,000, dividing it by 12 months being $10,000 a month, my rent is $2,000. Now, the rent in Arizona may be different to where you are.
Damn, boy, your rent $2,000, and I seen that apartment just from a glance of it. Whoo, shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, if your rent $2,000, man, depending on where you stay, you might as well just go get a rent-to-own or something like that. Go get a house, boy, putting it in that investment. $2,000 a month just for rent. That's not even, what, is that not including utilities? Shoo. Boy, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I would have went and reinvest that money into something.
There are other financial decisions I can make. For example, if I want to save money, I can live with someone else, like a roommate. But I don't want to live with a roommate. I want to live alone. I want to have my own place. So someone mentioned this. And by the way, that's mascara on the roof of my car because you know, as a girl, when we're doing our mascara, it happens to me all the time. And I've gone to get in my car clean and they've just said that it's gonna be like $500. Okay, so this is just one of the comments I'm gonna stitch because a lot of people are taking my video out of context. $10,000 where I live is not a lot of money. Being 25 years old, being a young adult, being from California, being someone who likes to travel, being someone who likes to eat, being someone who likes to work out, being someone who does a lot of activities, and also working at a restaurant is my part-time job.
So here's the thing. So you can live off of $10,000 a month. You just don't want to. And that's where the other entitlement part comes from. And I think that's the reason why people are getting so frustrated with you. You know what I'm saying? Is because if you wanted to, you could live off of $1,000 a month. Shit, motherfuckers feeding kids in Africa off of 10 cents a day. Look, bro, but I'm just saying, we're not gonna get into that, but I'm just saying, bro, you can live off of whatever you want to live off of. You just don't want to. So you can live off of $10,000 a month. In fact, when you talk about investing and doing other things, you should really think about if you wanna eat, if you wanna drink, if you wanna go out, more than you want to invest and make more money, then something is wrong with it. And I'm not saying that's what she's doing. Maybe she got her own invest. I don't know what she got going on for her life. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for y'all, if you want to party more than you want to invest in your career, into your life, then something is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You need to take a step back, be humble, take a slice of that humble pie, and understand that maybe it's gonna take you a couple years to grind, and you can get where you want to be in life, instead of always putting that money into everybody else's pocket. $2,000 a month just to stay, you know what I'm saying, reasonably comfortable. Okay, I can understand if you want to be comfortable, but then you can't really say that you can't live off of $10,000 a month. You just don't want to live off of $10,000 a month. And that's fine if you don't, but don't call everybody broke in the process.
I do have other incomes. I was not bashing anyone who does not make $100,000 a year. I'm just saying.
You called them broke. You gotta own it. You gotta say, I was bashing people. Now that everybody has said something to me, I look at it in a different light. Now that's something I can respect.
That in specific areas, in a lot of areas, $100,000 is not a lot, especially when you have a family, especially when you're, you know what I mean? And y'all need to stop being so sensitive. I'm sorry, I'm not responsible for how you take my videos. I'm not responsible for your feelings. All I can say is I'm very direct. You can ask me anything, and I'm not a silver spoon child.
It's like when you try to apologize, but then you don't. And I know some people like this so bad that it's just like they try to apologize. Instead of apologizing, they just say, "Hey, look, that's not what I said. That's not what I meant. It's on you for taking it that way." It's like, that's not how apologies work. You offended a lot of people. You felt the need to make 2 or 3 videos about it, explaining yourself. Like if somebody came to me and said, how do you feel about YouTubers? I'm gonna tell them how I feel about YouTubers. And I'm gonna say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Now, sometimes you might overspeak and you might say something that like, damn, I didn't take the time to think about that. Or you could say something and it could be your truth, and somebody could come to you and be like, hey, bruh, here's another way to look at it. And you're like, damn, I didn't think about it that way. You know what? Maybe what I said was probably wrong. It was probably wrong. And then you can admit it. You can admit it. Now, I know that, just being honest, I know that most women, they kind of do this. They kind of tiptoe around I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But I can always respect to all my women that can take their slice of humble pie and be like, you know, I was wrong. I was wrong. That was my fault. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things for yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting better. Where the line gets drawn at is when your better starts to try to tear other people down that don't have the same goal, that are happy doing what they're doing. You don't have to tear people down in the pursuit of you being better. It's counterproductive. Trust me. All right. Y'all, that's another video for today. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know, do y'all agree with her or do y'all not agree with her? You know, how do y'all feel about this, man? Drop down in the comments. Also, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe to your boy, man. We're gonna try to introduce more things like this in here. My son doing that because he knows that I'm on video. He just doing it because he know I want video. I love y'all. Be safe. Peace.